Hello everyone, back to our latest Star Wars video. So I've been off the scene for a few days, been very busy on my other channel, which is weather related videos, and that's really my day job. So I haven't had time to sort of do a video about the news that a few days ago we lost Peter Mayhew, who played Chewbacca in the 3 original Star Wars films, and also in Revenge of the Sith, and also a little bit, anyway, did a scene or two in The Force Awakens. Really sad news about the passing of Peter Mayhew, so I just want to do a quick video acknowledging that. So if you are enjoying the style of content on this channel, then please like, share and subscribe. We're trying to get the channel built up again. I've been dormant for quite some time, so like, share, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think. So it was announced, I think it was on Friday, about the death of Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca. Peter actually died on the 30th of April, and it's believed that he suffered a heart attack at his home in Texas. In America, he's living in Texas, although Peter is British born. And of course, there's the famous story about how he was working at a hospital in London. I've got a feeling it was King's, working in King's as a porter in 1976, when he was seen by a casting director for, I think it was for Sinbad initially, the film that he was cast for. And then the person that was working on Sinbad, or maybe Jason Bjarganots, one of those anyway, the person who was working on that film in the costume department suggested that he could also audition for the role of Chewbacca. So he went to see George Lucas, and of course at 7'4", he stood up, and George knew instantly that that was his Chewbacca. So famous story, of course, and it's just really sad that we've lost yet another Star Wars legend. They are gradually sort of passing away now. A lot of our legendary Star Wars actors that we grew up with. We've just recently lost Carrie Fisher, of course. Kenny Baker, R2-D2, also died not all that long ago. So it's really sad that these legendary actors are passed by, but of course their characters continue to live on, and Chewbacca will be immortal forever. And what Peter did with Chewbacca, the character that he created, because there's so much of Peter Mayhew in Chewbacca. A lot of people think that it's just a man wearing a suit, but there is so much expression within that character. The head tilts, and but just the way he walks, the way he moves his arms and legs, very much in the character of Chewbacca. So there is a huge amount of expression that actually goes on within that character, and I think the character that Peter Mayhew created will live on forever. So that character and Peter Mayhew's legacy will always be with us. There's a very nice tribute, a couple of very nice tributes from Harrison Ford, and also from George Lucas as well. So we're at stuff.co.nz, and they've got the quote from both the quotes from both George Lucas and also from Harrison Ford. So it says, following his passing, so that's Pete Mayhew's passing, his Star Wars co-stars were quick to offer their condolences, with Harrison Ford, who plays Han Solo, Chewbacca's friend and co-pilot in the movie franchise, releasing a statement which said, Peter Mayhew was a kind and gentle man, possessed of great dignity and noble character. These aspects of his own personality, plus his wit and grace, he brought to Chewbacca. We were partners in film and partners in life for over 30 years, and I loved him. He invested his soul in the character and brought great pleasure to the Star Wars audience. Chewbacca was an important part of the success of the films we made together. He knew how important the fans of the franchise were to his continued success, and he was devoted to them. Harrison Ford continues, I and millions of others will never forget Peter and what he gave us all. My thoughts are with his dear wife Angie and his children. Rest easy, my dear friend. And then George Lucas also released a statement saying that Peter was a wonderful man. He was the closest any human being could be to a Wookiee, big heart, gentle nature, and I learned to always let him win. He was a good friend, and I'm saddened by his passing. And then the latest actor who is playing Chewbacca, of course, in the sequel trilogy films, and also in Han Solo, a Star Wars story, Jonas Suotamo. If anyone's Finnish, can correct me on that pronunciation. It's probably wrong, but anyway, he released a statement saying, Peter's warm welcome when I came on board as his double in The Force Awakens meant so much to me. He was an absolutely one-of-a-kind gentleman and a legend of unrivaled class, and I will miss him. Rest assured his legacy will live on, and the spirit he gave the character when he first donned the suit will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, my dear friend. So, absolutely lovely tributes for Peter Mayhew, and I think that really is indicative of just what a well-liked, what a loved person he was. He was tremendously kind and very, very gentle. He made a point of emphasising that because of his great height at over 7 feet, he had to be, the way he lived his life was to be very, very gentle so as not to, kind of upset people or make people uneasy. So he was by nature very, very gentle giant, I suppose. And I think the tributes that you see there, particularly from Harrison Ford, who, let's face it, Harrison is a real superstar. I mean, he's far outgrown Star Wars, really. Harrison Ford, he walks into a room and he's kind of like, he's got it, hasn't he? He's like a real superstar. But the warmth and the generosity of that tribute to Peter Mayhew from the superstar Harrison Ford, I think, just goes to prove how kind and how loved and how well liked Peter Mayhew was across the entire Star Wars spectrum. The actors, the directors, the fans, everybody loved Peter. He's one of those people that nobody really had a bad word to say about, and you can't say that about many people in life. Nobody is flawless. I don't suppose Peter Mayhew was flawless either, but one of those people that you never hear a bad word said about him. He used to attend so many fan conventions, and he used to leave everybody that he encountered, everybody that he met, thrilled and delighted and charmed, and he was just that sort of person, just a very, very lovely man. And he's going to be really, really sadly missed, I think, from the entire Star Wars community. But as I say, the legacy lives on. The character he created with Chewbacca is immortal, and that character will live on through the generations as future generations discover Star Wars. The character will shine through, and so in some ways Peter Mayhew will never leave us, because what he created with Chewbacca will live on forever. Right, I just wanted to sort of do a video on this very sad news about the passing of Peter Mayhew. I'm going to be back really, really shortly, and I'm talking about within an hour or so with a second video. That's going to be rather different to this one, but wait and see what that was about. That's coming up very shortly. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.